play one of his two most iconic champions, and we'll just lock in the Aatrox.
Yeah, Aatrox very strong nowadays, and Cassante just totally ignored. I do think that Aatrox can be very oppressive when it does come to the team fights, in the fact that he builds a whole bunch of damage and doesn't die. And as you mentioned, it's big comfort for the side of Kingen. It is a big threat in terms of damage. When you're already running the Karma, not a bad choice, I would say. The Rumble, definitely very interesting, especially when it was potentially blind, even though the Poppy was hanging there. It's like, well, this can easily get countered, and just kind of escort him out of the river, even chasing him into the jungle here. Lucid not scared to take this 1v1, and he shouldn't be.
So we see the pings. They do, again, have an inkling that he is towards them here. Back they go.
Yeah, that's a flash coming in. He was going to land, but no real reason to go for it just now.
Something happening here, though. Kingen has TP available. Don't forget, Perfect has Ignite.
Oh, this is late. It's okay. It's going to be Orianna that does come in. The teleport is being utilized. KT got to get out of here as the Aatrox is coming in from behind. As a three-man knockout comes in from Barrel. That's from Lucid. That is the engage you were looking for, Chronicler, as everybody is going to get away on low health, though. They only do get the one kill. It looked really cool.
Here you think it's done, and we don't get to see.
Showmaker's dead, just straight up. Looks like no flash. Used it in the earlier play, and he just
really paying off. As it's very straightforward. He gets hit by the Q, ends up. Even if he doesn't, I don't know if there's ever a way that you really make it out. Don't start building a lead anytime soon. They're gonna run into.
Nice amount of damage in the Barrel, and now he's gone as they are trying to go for some kind of dive, but Pyosik is here and everybody just flashes away. The wave.
Hey.
Showmaker does flash away.
Someone has to start a fight.
Yeah, as now Shockwave coming in, Aiming's in a lot of trouble. He's just out of the fight immediately. The Lucian doesn't do anything with this low of range, as now Kingen gets in from behind, but he's just kicked away from Deft. Although Deft will go down and Kingen survives.
They get the kill on Deft, because otherwise I don't think he would have actually been able to stay alive.
Can they kill him here? I mean, Barrel tanking up quite a bit as he will go down. Does he care about anything?
No, he doesn't.
Here comes the Lucian as trying to beat it almost was Deft. He does have to flash again.
Already again. That's now Aiming. Summoner's gone. But so is the ultimate of Barrel and Deft. That might be enough to give it over to DK here, the next dragon. And it kind of working. For Deft, not necessarily. The engage.
Yeah, nice equalizer. That's a hook onto the Poppy, and the chains in the backline as well. It's going to hit the Poppy again, and the kick comes in as Deft very nicely set up there alongside a Barrel, as now that hook is going to be pretty interesting, but Kingen trying to run away from this one. Not sure he's going to be able to. The rest of the team just abandoning ship. And will so fast. I'm not sure it's going to matter, though. Showmaker could get a nice amount of burst damage in here as the Tidal Wave comes in as well, but the Smite is going to be, of course, better than the Mancer Q as a lot of damage comes in from the side of Aiming, but Barrel just flashes the wall and a Mega Cone to save everybody.
By DK.
By the way, Pyosik rather, he did go down to Aiming, it looks like, as Jonas Strong was trying to show us that in live while we were watching the replay. Now BDD is trying to, no, I think it was, I guess it was the two of them together. But yeah, the Karma's pretty huge at this point in time. Was able to get some value in this play as well.
So they kill Perfect here. How does Pyosik end up dying? Disengage ends up being nice, obviously heavy investment, but not going to be the end of the world. Let
me just clear this little control ward here. Surely it's fine. And I say that sarcastically, but he's definitely not the first one. But we'll have to wait and see on that. He does not have it for the moment. There's a bit of a 5v5 brewing here. Some nice Mancer Q action. A big Poppy ultimate to get the jungler away. And now Barrel is just biting the bullet for this one. He's going to go down. So
I think DK has gotten a lot of very justified criticism for how disjointed they have been looking. And my expectation was that KT should be a lot better coming into the day, just given the other end, there's Rumble and Lethality Baron.
Yeah. Pyosik says, I'm going to do the red buff. Culling does come down, and Aiming nearly takes his head off.
Reiterating, starting Baron, really, really tough. I think Baron needs to look for a hook.
Well, that's a Poppy, and they want Kingen to TP into this fight, as now the helicopter being charged up by the Saddle Lucy. He's just going to hold on to it, as this one is being laced. The engage does come down onto the Poppy, and they have so much damage, but he just runs it off and sprints away from them. As the TP did come in from Kingen, he's going to try to set this one up, but Beryl is going to be able to get away as Lucian. He dies to the Baron!
A lot of damage to the enemy backline with his death cap now finished. And now DK, they got to hold on 20 seconds on Lucid. Don't think there's really a Baron opportunity. I would rather they played a little bit slower, because all they need to do is make sure that KT doesn't.
Baron is very biased against the Poppy. They're going to get some vision here, but this one might be a bit late, as Lucid is going to knock away Beryl, and he's going to get into this pit. It gets so low, they can just keep this one lead. It's just a smite fight, and it goes to Pyosik. Went down to like 1198, and the damage is coming in now. BDD is so low, but he just flashes away from this one as Aiming, desperate to get some damage into Perfect. Will get it down, but there's already 2 members of DK that are in the grave as Aiming. Also pretty low depth, and Pyosik alone got to try to win this one, but Kingen is full health on the lethality. Aatrox just running at them and should be able to take up Pyosik as he kind of messes that one up.
Mega Cone!
Mega Cone. We do have BDD who tried to TP into this one. And Deft is, I think they know where he is. Yeah, Mega Cone comes in. He's trying to do some damage to kill it. They take out the Navi. He wants Aiming as well, and the kill. Whoa! He is saved, just barely.
The field flash. It's a work of art, Valdez, as Blightstack's getting procced.
아, 까비 맞췄는데 안 죽네 이게.
I hit him, but
Even!
it exists. It's in there in the top left. I see it.
Oh, they're gonna accelerate it now. Oh, he did get spotted.
Yeah, he's spotted.
They know.
And now they know that he's not there. That's the engage once again on the Lucid, but damage comes out onto Beryl here from Aiming. A huge Q
Kingen's coming!
Into this Lucid.
The amount of power.
Pyosik just sitting on a ward here. Nearly dies. Perfect has to tank it up for him.
They don't have soul point.
They could definitely threaten it. Showmaker, you're on vision. Just baiting the flash out of Beryl. Well done, Showmaker.
But now he has to flash as well!
Oh, no steadfast presence. The engage on a Lucid. He is in a bit of trouble, but now Kingen gets a massive engage here onto the backline, but he is all alone. Where's the rest of the team? But can they kill Kingen is the question. They're going to get him down to his GA. And again, everybody else on the side of DK was never really able to join Kingen.
Yoshi does have his dust mean he can go for some really aggressive plays.
Here it is once again. They're just going for that front target. Lucid is going to knock him away, but he's just dead. The amount of damage that they have right now, KT is
So there's Trailblazer, there's Slay.
Uh-oh. Pyosik trying to be the clutch master again. He's going to get the kick on Aiming. He nearly dies for it, and Aiming gets away. And now Kingen with the angle, but he's alone once again. And it's just taking massive damage, but he heals so much against Beryl. Is not going to survive, though.
Oh, yeah. Hasn't changed.
For neither side can really engage. Aiming doesn't have flash here. He's going to get slowed up a bit. The equalizer comes down as the team. Yeah.
Does have a lot of backline threat damage.
A lot of flanking, but now Kingen, he's here without TP. He's going to get the inhibitor, and this might be a trade nexus for Chemtech Soul kind of situation, although BDD is going to go back. As we will have to look at this 1v1. BDD looks totally fine. It's going to clear the wave, and that issue is solved. Pyosik getting so low, but down goes Lucid again as the equalizer comes through and the smite goes down to the side of Pyosik. Showmaker going into stasis, but he's all alone in the pit, and he will be taken out. KT Roaster will take this one down. They get the Chemtech Soul. I don't know if the game is over just yet, though, Chronicler.
No, because I don't know if they have the time to push.
So you gotta look at live. We gotta look at live. Lucid's here. He's got Hex Flash. There's Vision and KT Roaster. They say, no, we're not flipping it.
Now it's DK.
Do Baron? BDD does have TP, but the damage is pretty large on this Baron, who's got a massive health bar. Equalizer comes down, and yeah, Perfect just gonna help out with that one. And that is Baron given over to DK. I mean, they're trying.
Lucid has slightly, I don't even know, he might have had less gold than Barrel.
Barrel was very close to getting that hook, and now he's very close to dying. So now, this inhibitor about to come up. Perfect in a rough spot here. He has flash, but he's gonna Zhonya's instead. Right now is KT trying to stop Kingen from getting this one as Shockwave comes in, and Kingen might have overstepped here, but this inhibitor goes down. Kingen almost nearly gone, but the base might be gone as well. DK trying to end this one, or at least threaten it. They're gonna take down a Nexus turret, but also another inhibitor turret does go down. Showmaker doing work in mid lane. As the bottom inhibitor did go down, and AT are holding on for dear life. They want to get another engage into Lucid as he is so not tanky. Tidal Wave comes in. They're going to try to fight this one. Lucid, he is not on vision, but KT, they know this is happening.
They can't commit too hard because then they can double TP towards the bot wave.
And there's not a lot of vision here for KT. As Kingen gets in, and Pyosik is going to dodge that one. It's going to come down to a flip. Is this Challenger's Chronicler as it will come down to the flip and it goes to Aatrox! Kingen picks up the Elder Drake and that should be game! As Pyosik and Deft on the run, but they're being Aatrox from a distance. And Deft, he's not long for this world. There's the execution, and Pyosik just on the run. He's going to be very sad he wasn't able to hit that smite, and maybe we're not going to break the record as DK will push the bottom lane.
Betraying his old teammates! Slamming them down, gets the Elder somehow! And DK is gonna take game number 1!
And Lucid is emoting into them after being caught out multiple times. Doesn't matter, he did the one important thing, which is trying to help smite the Elder, I suppose, along with Kingen. That's gonna be game number 1.